Your phone says you have signal. Maybe you even see LTE, maybe 5G, maybe full bars. But the second you turn Wi-Fi off, everything dies. Websites won't open, apps won't refresh, messages won't send. So is your carrier down? Is your SIM broken? Did your phone mess up a setting? In this video, I'll show you how to fix mobile data not working. Starting with the quick stuff first, and then the hidden settings that usually cause the real problem. When mobile data stops working, the trick is not to panic and start changing random settings. The trick is to figure out where the failure is happening. Usually it's one of 5 things: a phone setting, a weak signal or bad location, a SIM or eSIM issue, a carrier or account problem, or a network configuration problem like APN settings. Fix 1. Make sure the phone is actually using mobile data. First, make sure your phone is really set up to use cellular data. Open your cellular or mobile network settings and confirm that mobile data is turned on. If you use dual SIM or eSIM, this step matters even more because the phone might be using the wrong line for data or no line at all. So check 3 things. Mobile data is on, the correct SIM or eSIM is enabled, and the correct line is selected for cellular data. Then do one more quick test. Turn Wi-Fi off completely and try loading a website. Fix 2. Toggle airplane mode to force a reconnect. Now turn airplane mode on for about 20 to 30 seconds, then turn it back off. This is one of the fastest fixes because it forces the phone to drop the current cellular connection and reconnect to the network from scratch. Fix 3. Restart the phone before you dig deeper. Next, restart the phone. Yes, it sounds basic, but it's still worth doing before you start changing deeper setting. A reboot can clear temporary software issues. Refresh the phone's connection to the carrier. Once the phone is back on, leave Wi-Fi off and test mobile data again. Fix 4. Check whether this is really a signal or location problem. If your mobile data isn't working, don't just stare at the bars. Look at your location. Cellular data can break down in places like elevators, underground parking garages, basements, large buildings with thick walls, stadiums or crowded events, and remote roads with weak coverage. So try moving to a different spot. Walk closer to a window. Step outside. Move to another room. If data suddenly works somewhere else, then the phone probably isn't the main problem. The signal is. And here's another clue. Fix 5. Turn off Wi-Fi, VPN, and data restricting features temporarily. Now let's rule out the stuff that can quietly interfere with cellular data. First, keep Wi-Fi off while testing. Next, if you use a VPN, turn it off temporarily. Then check for data restricting features. Data saver on Android, low data mode on iPhone, or aggressive battery saving settings that limit background network activity. Fix 6. Check your SIM, eSIM, data line, and roaming settings. If you use a physical SIM, look for clues like no SIM, invalid SIM, SOS only, or constant switching between signal and no service. If you use eSIM, make sure the correct eSIM line is still active and enabled for data. And if you're traveling, check data roaming too. Fix 7. Check for a carrier, account, or outage problem. If the phone settings look fine, the problem may not be inside the phone at all. Open your carrier app or account dashboard and check for anything unusual. A billing issue, a suspended line, a data cap or plan restriction, a recent activation problem, or an outage in your area. If possible, test the SIM in another compatible phone, or test another working SIM in your phone. Fix 8. Check APN or carrier network settings. If you're on Android, or you use a prepaid carrier, MVNO, or a phone that wasn't originally sold by your carrier, this step matters a lot. Check your APN settings. If you see APN settings and you're not sure they're correct, the safest move is usually to reset them to your carrier's default values rather than guessing. First, check for a software update. And if the problem still isn't fixed, the last major troubleshooting step is a network settings reset. So if your mobile data stops working, don't treat it like one giant mystery. Break it down and fix the right problem faster. If this video helped, subscribe.